What's up, YouTube? It's your girl India, and I am the owner and the photographer of the VIP Photography. And today I will be answering some of you guys' photography questions. Stay tuned. What year did you start doing photography? I started doing photography October the 15th, 2022. A week, almost 2 weeks before my birthday. And I will be going on 2 years coming up this year. When I first started, it was crazy because when I first started, it was called DSwagQueen.photos with the 3 S's. But then along the way, after about 6 or 7 months, I changed it to the VIP Photography. And then VIP means Vision Inspirational People. So yeah. Do you want photography to be your career? No. I don't want it to be my career. It's kind of like, more like a hobby that I do on the side. Like, I do want bookings, so it won't dive down. Folks still know the name, but for it to be my career, like my focus point of my forever life, no, I don't want it to be my career. But it is a good hobby and I enjoy doing it. Is it fun doing photography? The answer is yes. Coming from me, yes, 1,000 times yes. It is very fun doing photography. And if you wonder why coming from me, it is fun doing photography because, like, I'm living in the moment, coming from me, I'm living in the moment. Like, people are trusting me to take their pictures, and it's fun because you also got to look at the fact, like, I be a part of events. Like, I get to not only be the photographer, but I get to be part of events. So I'm being a photographer and enjoying myself all at the same time. So yes, I say 1,000 times yes, it's fun being a photographer. How much experience do you have in photography? Let's see. So if you count it professional wise, it's gonna be 2 years. But if you count it like all the times that I've known how to use a professional camera, overall it'll be probably more than 5 years because, like, I've always had a camera in my hand. Like, I've always known how to work on what is a professional camera, digital camera, all those professional cameras besides cell phone. So more than 5 years, but like professional cameras, like, the big cameras, 2 years. What motivated you to do photography? That's a good question. I never thought about it at first, like what motivated me. But if I had to pick, it'd definitely be my family on my mom's side, because, like, besides the fact been taking pictures or been having people take pictures of me ever since I was born. Besides that fact, like, every gathering, or like I have folks that like come from out of town or something like that, and every like family gathering that we have, or like coming to visit somebody, like, we always somewhere taking pictures. Like, I don't care if you don't want to take pictures. On my mom's side, you gonna take some pictures. So, like, I really say definitely on my mom's side, after taking all them pictures over the years, really like motivated me. That's where my inspiration come from. It motivated me to take pictures. My mom's side of the family. Does it matter what color background a person use? Now some folks gonna say no, but in my opinion, yes. It is, I say it does, because you gotta look at it. Backgrounds or backdrops are just like clothes. You have to coordinate pictures with your backgrounds and your backdrops. So say for instance, you outside, you taking outside pictures. Well, what type of photo shoot are you doing? Let's say it's a graduation. So you can't take a graduation shoot and you got a Spider-Man background, or you got a Merry Christmas backdrop. Like, what? Like, most likely if you taking graduation pictures, you need to take it, like, maybe if you're going to graduate from college, take it by your college, or like find a place or parks that got, waterfalls, and maybe you want to throw your head up and have a waterfall in the background. So yes, I say your backgrounds and your backdrops matter. You gotta coordinate your photos with your backgrounds, if that makes sense. So yes. Is black and white more professional than color photos? In my opinion, no, it's not. Coming from me, I like color photos, of course, better than black and white. But like black and white, like it's more like if you want like a old school type vibe, then yeah, you know, you change your photos to black and white. Or like let's say you maybe like got a sunset picture with a couple in and maybe kissing for Valentine, you may be like, okay, this look better if it's black and white. Okay, that's understandable. But is it more professional than color photos? No. In my opinion, no. Color photos, I love color photos way more than black and white. But it is black and white. When you change stuff to black and white, it is cute, but it's more professional. The answer is no. What makes a good photographer? Okay. So when it comes to being a good photographer, the main thing that you have to have is that eye. You gotta have a good eye, the IQ, and you gotta pay attention. So basically what that means is you gotta see the picture before you take the picture, which means you gotta imagine the picture before you take the picture. Like for instance, when I say you gotta pay attention, and you gotta really just like, you gotta take decent pictures, and you gotta have that IQ. So say for instance you got an auntie that like wearing wigs, and she gets to maybe like a gathering, and she notice that she doing a little sipping and stuff, and she trying to take a picture and her wig's crooked. Okay, that's up for you to go tell your auntie to fix her wig before you take the picture. So if a person got their pants unzipped and you see it from a distance, nobody else seeing it, but you get on pictures because you know you got a good lens, you tell them to pull their pants up or zip their pants up. Or say for instance, you gotta be the photographer to tell somebody, even though they don't want to hear it. So if a person leaning sideways, you tell them to stand straight up because you think that's gonna make the picture look better. That's what a good photographer is. Basically, telling the person wrong even though they don't want to hear it. Almost like when you get in trouble by your parents. So yes, you gotta have, being a good photographer, you gotta have pay attention, having that IQ, and tell the folks basically the truth when it's gonna hurt. Sorry. What makes your photos tell a story? This is a good question, but I think it's all based on two things. Well, I say one thing. Your editing and what tells a story, photos especially, off guards. Now you may be like, off guards. Now, you could take a person that's not paying attention to the camera, take an off guard, go back and edit it real good, and you can have $1 million picture. Like, it could be just that good. Like, off guards are, you ever heard a person say when you take a picture of your cell phone, off guards are the best photos? It's really true. Like, you got a person that can be looking away, they can be really thinking about life, and boom, you snap it like, oh yeah, that's a good photo. Go back, maybe edit it, brighten up the colors, tone down something, and then you have photos that really like, wow. So yeah, I say what photos tell a story is off guards. That's my final answer. What are the challenges in photography? The challenges in photography is trying to keep up with the updated equipment out there. That is the challenging part of being a photographer. Say for instance, you got a camera that you start out with that's maybe 5 years old, but like the 2 years that you done had it, they come out with this brand new camera that everybody going crazy over. It's all about the brands. It's all about the lenses. It's all about the video recorders. Like, each photographer is in competition with having the best camera quality and the clearest picture. That's the whole challenging part about being a photographer. Simple question, simple answer is the equipment. Yeah, all the 4K and the cinematic mode and the 8K and video recording and not recording off your camera and having a camera recorder and a camera, having your wide lens, your zoom in lens, your wide narrow that's the challenging part. But I say for a person to start out, get you one good lens, build up for like 6-7 months, go get you another camera, and rock with them 2 cameras and do the best that you can until you just save up money. Was being a photographer a dream of yours? No, it was not. Now I know folks may watch this and they be like, well, you just did all that explaining about all that. No, it was not a dream of mine. Not once in my lifetime of doing photography, or the 2 years of doing photography and all the other years I had a camera, not one time did it ever come out of my mouth and I said that, yeah, that's something I want to do when I grow up. Yeah, I want my photography business? No. Now I knew in the back of my mind, eventually one day I was gonna do it, but I never knew when. Me growing up, I was the type of person in sports, still is. Like, it's just being a photographer wasn't on my mind because you, for one, you got so many out there. And then two, I mean, like I said, when I answered the question earlier, it was just like a hobby, you know. So when I really just started photography, I was just sitting with one of my friends at Whataburger and messing with his camera. He's just like, oh yeah, when you gonna start? And you know, and like the next week or two, I bought my own and just started from there. So was it a dream? No, it's not. Like I said earlier, it's just a hobby, and I just enjoy it. I just got a deep passion for it, and I put myself in other folks' shoes because if I was that person, I would tell the photographer what pictures I would want and stuff like that. So I just got a passion for it. I love taking pictures, and I just put myself in other folks' shoes. That's the passion you gotta have for it. You know, stuff like that. Yeah. Is photography a good financial job? Yes, it can be. It depends on how popular you are. I know some photographers, they don't work because photography is their main thing. So yes, it can be. Depends on how much how much you do, how often, how popular you are, how many gigs you get. I will say that some of the stuff that I done did, I got paid like, oh yeah, you just paid for my bill, da da da. So yeah, it can be. If you want to make a career out of it, you just gotta be top notch. Folks gotta constantly book you like this. But yeah, it can be. Can you retire and eventually, settle down off of? Yes. I mean, folks booking you for weddings and stuff, and you charge another $1,000 for each wedding. Depends on how quickly. Yes, you can build up your pocket very fast. So that's all the questions. And one more thing. There's two different types of photographers. You got the real photographers, and then you got photographers that's about money. Now the photographers that's about money, they just gonna do what the client asks. Just take the picture what the client asks for. But a real photographer, like I was saying with the other question, that take passion in what they do. Like me, I take passion in what I do. I do what my clients say, but sometimes I go above and beyond just to make the client more happy. Like say for instance, you doing a wedding, they be like, okay, well I just strictly want you just take pictures when so the sons will walk down the aisle. Okay, that's a person, just a photographer about money. They just gonna take a picture of the bride or groom walking down the aisle. But a person that take passion in their photography work, they gonna go beyond and above. They gonna start from the first they get to the wedding, recording, taking pictures of the decoration, and they take a picture all throughout the wedding, whether they got 5 copies of 10. I mean, that's just the difference in photography. But I say when you got more passion in it, then that's when more money's gonna come in instead of just being about the money right off. But hey, okay y'all, my camera cut, so I gotta record the outro on my phone. But I hope that answered most of y'all questions. I decided to do a sit down Q&A for people who have questions or maybe want to start for a photography business, or hey, just want to new content to watch. But I hope that settled everything. Who knows? This video might get a lot of views. I'm just doing a Q&A now. So the next time y'all see me, I'll be platinum or global. And y'all be seeing my business all over. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want to. Make sure y'all follow all my social media sites, and they'll be in the description down below. And remember, my name is India, and I am the owner and the photographer of the VIP Photography. And the VIP stands for Vision Inspirational People. I hope this video reached a lot of folks. And until the next time, until the next video, you have been rocking with yours truly, D Swag Queen. I'm out.